Hello and welcome to the Recovery Oracle. My name is Veda and I am pleased to have you in this space with me. If you are in recovery, considering recovery, or have a loved one who is in recovery, know that you are in a safe space, that you are in the right place, and I hope this message finds you well. Our guides and angels today are bringing through a message of staying centered in our truth, staying centered in the truth of who we are, what we're here for, the reality of every situation, and maintaining that peace within our center despite outside circumstances. This has come through 3 cards, right? I pulled on the pre-shuffle, so we have the here and now card, right? So in this here and now moment where we are focused on what is right in front of us, our task at hand, and creating beauty and joy in every now moment, that is where our power lies, right? Where we can keep peace within despite chaos outside of us and focus on our soul's path, on our source consciousness connection, and being connected to our desires, our manifestations, which are like this egg of potential right here. And then again, that's coming through with breathe, right? This is breathe. This is a card of trust, of waiting, of patience, of centeredness. Again, dropping down into the heart space and out of the mind, and really checking the facts and understanding the truth of the situation you are in, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, that you are doing what you need to do, and not letting anything outside of yourself dictate what that looks like. Everybody is on their own path. Everything looks different for everybody. Somebody else's soul purpose is not your soul purpose. And also, we are breaking through the illusions of what the truth looks like, right? We have been indoctrinated and programmed to live a certain way, and society looks a certain way of hard work and all play, and that's not what God wants us to do. That's not what we came here to do. We came to live our authentic truth, to live our soul's path, to create beauty, joy, love in every now moment, and radiate that from ourselves in whatever form that looks like for you. You're a creator. In every now moment, you are creating the world, the reality around you, whether you realize it or not. Your reality is a reflection of your unconscious or subconscious thoughts. So what are you thinking? How are you feeling? How are you adapting to your situations? Are you focused on the cup half full or the cup half empty? Are you focused on your future, on the overall big picture of everything? Or are you seeing this micro moment in time and space as your only reality, as the only way, and having a limited, a limited view, a limited perception of what success looks like based on the ideas of society? So my success is based on the ideas of what my guides and angels communicate to me daily. And I keep a practice up with that. I keep in constant contact with them. I'm constantly checking in with source consciousness to make sure that I'm aligned, make sure that that I am exactly on my path, because it can look a little delusional from the outside, from people. A year ago, I would not have understood this. And it's a really hard and scary thing for people that are still, that are on the path of a 9-to-5 job, that are stuck in a matrix system, and doing it because you're providing for your family, because you're providing for yourself, because it's what you know, it's what we've learned, it's what we've been groomed to live with, right? And do for ourselves and do for others. That it's a hard, scary thought to think that we don't have to live a hard, scary way, that there is an easier, softer way of being aligned with your path and your purpose. And that way is through God and the inner knowing that you have within you, to know what you need to create to bring beauty and joy to your world and to the world around you. So breathing through this time, and to be fair with balance, right? Balancing out that, focusing your energy when you have it, that divine masculine. Take action where you're inspired to, what feels aligned, checking in with source, what feels aligned with you, resting when you need it, having that balance. And to be fair, is all about balance coming into your life. And again, it is Libra season, so everything is coming into balance right now. This is karmic balance. A lot of karmic contracts are closing out, relationships closing out, situations, your environment. A lot of people are moving at this time. A lot of people are changing jobs. A lot of people are waking up to their inherent power and truth. So what does that look like for you? What is your inherent truth? What is your soul's path? Again, I can help you with that. We can look into your natal chart. That is a great place to start to find your joy, where your success, your joy, what lessons your soul came here to learn, all of that, and where your path is. There is all kinds of resources to help you with that, and consider me one of them. That is why I am here. That is why my name is a bit deceiving. I'm the Recovery Oracle, but it is my job here. I've taken it upon myself to help those in recovery overcome addiction once and for all in this lifetime, and overcome any limitations, overcome the idea of being limited. We are not limited. We are unlimited, infinite beings created of God's source consciousness. If God came to earth right now and looked in the mirror, it'd be you, right? It'd be me. We are all an aspect of God. So let's get that clear right now and understand how powerful you are, and not giving that power away to anything outside of you, no matter how much you love them, no matter if you're watching other tarot readers, really check your facts, use your own discernment, and check in with your heart and feel and find out what is true for you, because everybody's path looks differently. But at the same time, there are patterns and similarities, and we are all going through similar things, and just in a different way. So that's why there is these collective readings, because you'll find you're not the only one going through a very similar situation, and that's where we find community and connection, the opposite of addiction, connection. Thank you so much for being here. Again, my name is Veda. I am happy to have you in this space. I want to pull a gateway of light activation and see what they want to bring through for this time. I know we just had a surge of information and healing light codes, things come in, waking up dormant DNA, upgrading our bodies on a quantum level to hold more light, to help us remember our power, remember where we came from, and remember the gifts that we have. So that's exciting. It's the first of 3 activations coming in, I think within the next month time frame. So pretty exciting stuff. So let's see what the Gateway of Light wants to say about to be fair, breathe, and here and now. Staying centered, breathing through it in this here and now moment. Take a deep breath. Grounded and centered. Roots down through Mother Gaia, centered in gratitude and joy and love, enamored by the divine love that flows through you with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every blink of your eye. It's all source consciousness. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. Okay, all right, angels and guides, what do you want us to know right now, please? Thank you. Wow. All right. Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. This is all about grounding that energy down into the earth, grounding the light down into the earth, staying grounded and connected to the earth consciousness, right? Our physical vessels are very much a reflection of our physical earth, right? We are our own little earth center. This physical vessel is a representation of Mother Gaia. Notice her body's feeds our bodies. So really anchoring that light in. If you're feeling, I know that's been coming through too with all these light codes and everything coming down. You might be feeling divine downloads, ascension symptoms, really grounding down, putting your bare feet on the earth. If you can't put your bare feet on the earth, just sitting in this chair right now, I'm imagining roots growing out through my root chakra and down into the earth through my foundations into the ground, and anchoring down into earth at this time is very important. Breathing, I like it. I like it. What else, angels and guides? I love it when they just like repeat me. Again, wow. Okay, so another, I love it when they repeat me what I'm saying. Gaia gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. Again, also with grounding into Gaia, this is putting your love and anchoring the light down into her, but she has gifts to give to you as well. Our earth loves us as her children, right? I put my hand on a tree the other day and then put my cheek up against it and closed my eyes. And the tree gave me a rainbow. It showed me a rainbow in my mind's eye. It was just like, whoom, like the more you know. And it went boom across my mind's eye, and I was like, oh, that's lovely. Oh, and I did it again yesterday, and it showed me an owl, a different tree, a big old sequoia, rare for where I'm here in Southern California. So it's this big kind of rare tree for this area. I'm surrounded by palm trees, and it's just massive. And I put my hand up to it, and it showed me an owl, which is representative of wisdom and wisdom gain, of knowledge, of deep knowing and understanding. So that was a really beautiful gift. So the trees will give you gifts. Try it out. Go put your hand up against a tree and close your eyes and tell me what comes through. Tell me in the comments. I look forward to hearing that. What else do we need to know? Okay, the Venusian Galactic Council is here. Star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. So we're going to go ahead and read about that one. No, we'll probably read all three of them. And on the bottom, we have the Stellar Gateway activation, infinite potential manifestation vortex. The Stellar Gateway is your soul star chakra. So your soul star chakra is this one. Your earth star chakra is the one that's like a foot below your feet that goes into the earth. And you can pass energy back and forth through both of those, from the divine down into the earth, from the earth up through the divine and through your body and your chakras and back down. It's really cool to kind of consciously pass that energy back and forth. And that creates a pillar of light, a beacon that draws you, makes you magnetic. It draws to you your manifestations, and the things that you want. And it's like the toroidal tree, right? That's like you're bringing things from the quantum down through you and anchoring it into your physical reality. So I love that like toroidal tree where it like goes down through our crown, down through our feet, out and roots into the ground and comes back up. So yeah, anyways, beautiful that that's on the bottom. Both grounding the earth to the divine is awesome. So let's see what the Venusian Galactic Council has to tell us. I will show you the card. It's kind of, it is kind of hard to see, but there are three beings of light on this card. A lot of pink, compassion, high heart energy here. I don't know if you can see the three beings. So star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. And we have Venus in Libra right now too, so this is very appropriate. The Venusians are advanced cosmic beings similar to angels who come from the planet Venus. They are our starry ancestors and are dedicated to helping us experience and embody divine love. The dog's barking outside. There are millions of them, and many of us will have them working with us as guides. If you feel drawn to this information or strongly connected to the stars or star people, there's a good chance that there are many extra terrestrial beings around you at this time, many of whom will be connected to the Venusian Galactic Council. Governed by Lady Venus and Sanat Kumara, the Venusian Galactic Council is a divine board of directors who are responsible for recruiting light workers and leaders on Earth who have the potential to make a huge difference by following the call of their soul. When they come to us, it's an honor and an opportunity to be reminded of a connection that was active before we came into this incarnation. There is no set way of working with the Venusians, but they will contact us in dreams or meditation to share information that will support us on our journey. They often send spiritual downloads in thought forms or understandings. Dreams about flying or being in space are other ways in which they will come through to us. You can connect to them on a bright starry night. Say, Venusian Galactic Council, thank you for helping me answer the call of my soul. Your message. This is a call to action. You are being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world. You have a reason for being here, and you have the potential to inspire, support, and heal your corner of the world. Don't let this information scare you or overwhelm you, for you are being prepared energetically to step into this role. The ideas you have been having recently are divine downloads, but you aren't being called to make dramatic changes to your life, simply to move forward step by step. The Venusian Galactic Council will reveal more information to support you. Be aware of downloads of information and spiritual signs, for they are confirmation that you are on the right path. So whoever needs to hear that at this time, you are being called to lead, teach, heal, guide. This keeps coming through for my collective. So go figure. Here's your sign 1123. This is we're in leadership training at this time. Really beautiful, and it helps make sense of why some of us went through traumatic childhoods, why we went through the traumatic experiences we did. Those experiences were necessary so that we understood them, so that we can help others. It all makes so much sense when you see it from the eyes. Look at it from the eyes of God, from a macro perspective, and then get grounded in earth and stay centered, because it's easy to get lost up there. The Gaia Gateway activation. It's the chakra that connects us directly with the mind and intelligence of Mother Earth. So it's a foot below our feet. I'm not going to read all about it. Your message says, sometimes it is not our role to know how everything will unfold. When you draw this card, it's a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. You may have a tendency to go traveling and look to the stars for answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much to offer too. You have chosen to be here. This may not be easy to accept, especially if your current reality is a harsh one, but your current experiences are vital for your growth. The Earth herself cannot escape the challenges she is facing at this time. Learn from her strength. Learn from her yearning for a better future. Come back to her. She is your chosen home. And Earth Star activation. And then we'll go through some tarot. Probably two. I was expecting this to be kind of a more financial thing. So this is nice. It's being centered and grounded at this time is very, very, very vital. That's a nice change. It's never always what I expect. I get some, when I do the channeling, I get some idea of what we're looking into. But sometimes I'm way off. Sometimes nothing comes through. So Isis is coming through as a guide for us at this time through this Earth Star activation. The Earth Star chakra, yes, 6 to 12 inches below our feet, an energetic portal that connects us directly to the soul wisdom of Mother Earth. So Isis appears. She is the high priestess of the stars who knows the importance of connecting with the underworld and staying grounded, aware, and manifesting all we need to grow. To manifest all we need to grow. Okay, so when you draw this card, know your Earth Star has been activated and the wisdom you once ignored is finally being acknowledged. The rejected parts of yourself have now been rediscovered. There's an opportunity for you to rediscover magic too, but stay firmly rooted in all your endeavors. Let the earth hold and sustain you. Don't rush ahead. In fact, if you've been wondering if it's time to move forward, know that it isn't. Stay put for the time being. Important information is about to be revealed, so wait and stand strong. This is a time of integration and rest rather than pushing forward. Great wisdom lies within you. Dive deep and find it, and trust in yourself. You have more strength than you realize. So giving yourself time to rest. If your body says rest, rest. Breathe. Breathing, resting, meditating, grounding, staying where you are right now is of vital importance. Maybe some of you feel kind of like I do at times, where I want to crawl out of my skin and I'm like, I want to go here, I want to go there. Just centering your heart space and realize if that is pressure coming from the outside to be somewhere, to act like someone and do something, or if that is really coming from your soul's, from your intuition telling you to be somewhere, go somewhere, do something. Okay, let's get into this tarot and see what today looks like. I encourage you to look at read the last reading. It has not been 24 hours yet since I did that last one, and it was a 24-hour reading. It's valid for whenever you find it, 24 hours from whenever you find it. But it was quite the doozy, and it's just there's a lot of blessings coming in at this time. Although it looks like a lot of wish fulfillment, a lot of wealth, health, expansion in all ways. And that was the channeling that came through last night. Expect expansion in all ways at this time. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay. All right, we're going to go with the Tarot of the Abyss. This deck, hand-drawn deck. All right, please let me know if any of this is resonating. I'm thinking about running a contest too, or a giveaway rather. So just to get some more comments on my channel, I will officially announce it, but the giveaway is going to look something like, leave a comment, like, share the video, and you get one entry into a free reading with me. So hopefully that'll be some motivation for people to leave comments. In fact, let that be the announcement now, right? So like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you like this, then leave a comment. You get one entry. If you share it, you get one entry. If you subscribe to my channel, you get one entry. Everybody up till now, I think I have 30 subscribers. You're all entered. You all have one entry so far. Okay, so there's your one entry. You can get more entries for every like, share, and comment you leave. And I will do, let's see, it's October 16th. So Halloween. Perfect. All right. I will draw a winner on Halloween for a free reading with me. So enter to win a free reading. Every comment, like, share, subscribe is one entry. All right, there it is, official announcement. I'll put it in the description box too, and start including that in all my readings. All right, mark my words. Okay, let's do Celtic Cross for today. What today looks like for this beautiful collective of people overcoming addiction in this lifetime, connecting with their soul's true path and purpose. Angels and guides, what do we need to know in the spot of us? First spot, number one spot, with the Celtic Cross spread. Thank you. Ace of Swords. All right. Okay. Some sort of stay, let's kind of stay put. You've got information coming in, standing in your truth. Also, the Ace of Swords is a truth coming in, a divine download. It is crown chakra activation. This is a divine truth, divine information coming in, new information coming in, a new level of understanding. Let's get all these out and see. Complimenting. Nurturing your emotions. Okay. And crossing. Ooh, a milestone. some sort of celebration. Good job. All right. And underlying, what's in the subconscious? Got somebody changing your emotional state. Can you clarify that in the subconscious, please? Oh, okay. Thank you. Recent past, supporting. King of Swords. Okay. And crowning. In the near future. Clarify. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh. All right, hang in there for a second. Let's start here, actually, and then I'll do the lineup. Okay, so you are showing up as the Ace of Swords. This is something about knowing your truth, standing in your truth, receiving truth, receiving information, divine guidance at this time for what you know within. This is like the divine handing you information of some sort. And Queen of Cups, really nurturing your emotional state, trusting the Queen of Cups is highly psychic. She's deep. She's deep in the subconscious and the emotional state, nurturing her emotions, nurturing her heart, nurturing her thoughts, and having this deep knowing, right? And then at the Four of crossing this is the Four of Wands. This is like a divine union. This is a union, a coming together of energies. This is also a milestone, right? This is a celebration. This is success. This is the overlying energy, like you are being celebrated and successful for standing in your truth and nurturing your emotions at this time. In the subconscious, we have the Five of Cups. So there could be some sort of grief, conflict, loss, but it's a change of your emotions. So you're not looking at what you've lost. You are staying focused on, you've still got 2 cups full behind you. And the lesson of this Five of Cups card is that nobody can give you the love that you have yourself in these 2 cups. You're not crying over the spilt milk of the loss of somebody else and letting that dictate your happiness, because that's clarified by the Sun. You're focused on your growth, on your happiness, and this is all in the subconscious. Your visibility, your illuminated, your clarity, what brings you joy, excitement, life. The Sun in the traditional Rider-Waite is like a baby on a horse in the sunshine. It's new growth, new possibilities, illuminating the dark parts of yourself as well, and embracing all of that. In the recent past, or supporting, we have the King of Swords. This is mastering your mind, mastering your mental space, mastering your communication. Something where you had communication, or this is influencing this. Clear communication is influencing this. Truth, clarity. The King of Swords knows and stands in truth, cuts through all the bullshit, all the illusions, and has a high level of understanding. Crown chakra, bright, open. And crowning this is like defending your territory, setting your boundaries. This is about boundaries. So some of you may have had a conversation with somebody where you had to make very clear boundaries for your truth, for the truth within you. And this makes sense that the kind of what I was talking about, despite what anybody else outside of you believes, standing in your truth and your power and sticking up for what you believe in and what you know. And the Ace of Swords is like you're living that truth. And the King of Swords says you clearly know that truth. And this says you're defending yourself. And in the near future, we have the Hermit with the Three of Swords. So this Three of Swords is manifesting. See how his thoughts are coming off down onto paper, right? At the 3, we take form. Swords are thoughts. Swords are thoughts, words, communication. At the 3, something takes form. So this is your thoughts, words, communication taking form, manifesting, going within to understanding the inner wisdom, all the things that you've learned, all the things that you know to be your truth. The Hermit is very, very, very much in their truth. They have done a lot of inner discovery and been on this path for a long time, and they go within to figure out their truth, and then they shine that light for others. So this may be a time where you have been in solitude. I'm seeing this in the near future, that you're like going within to discover the truth, going within to do sort of manifesting, maybe to bring your ideas to life in some way. You're removing yourself from a situation to bring some ideas to life. We're going to clarify that now with the line. Let's see where we're at. Okay. What else do they need to know right now about themselves? Ooh. 9 of Wands, persevering. This is perseverance. It's been a long road for you. Again, this is standing in your truth. This is really like overcoming hardships and staying strong and staying true to who you are, what you know about yourself. This is also energetic boundaries, building those energetic boundaries, where like that, wands are energy, wands are spiritual, wands are fire, passion, but he's built this fence of these wands, and he's barely standing, but he's still making it through. He's persevering. This is perseverance and determination to meet a goal. And at the 9, we are meeting that goal, whatever it is. So that's guides and angels saying they're very proud of you for how far you've come. Look how far you've come. Your environment, please. Their environment. The environment, yeah, so some conflict, right? Maybe you're facing some conflict right now. And people that aren't so understanding of what you're doing, what you're trying to accomplish. This is also a change in energetics. At the 5, we have change. So this could be a change in power dynamics. This is also understanding that you don't, there's no competition to anybody but yourself. So rising above the fray and not getting involved. Maybe that's difficult at this time, and you're really kind of having to close yourself off and hermit yourself off, and isolate and just be like, you know what, I'm not entertaining it right now. Okay. And in the what do we not see coming? What do we not see coming, please? 7 of Swords. This is, so this card, this can be, this is a card of lies and manipulation for a lot of people. This can also be a card of strategy, of coming up with a plan. In the traditional tarot, he's taking, it looks like he's stealing the swords. He's stealing the swords from a camp so that he doesn't get attacked, so that they don't get attacked, right? He's strategically maneuvering through his mind, coming up with a plan so that they can win at all costs. In this card, it's like you can't tell if this guy is breaking in with these swords or if he is hiding in his home and he's defending his territory, but he's making a plan. Whatever it is, it's about strategy. We'll clarify that. That's your what you don't see coming. It could be some sort of manipulation too. Okay, so just be aware of that. What is the overall outcome, angels and guides? Overall outcome. Moon. All right, so the moon is going deep, is uncovering illusions, is figuring out the truth of a situation, is deep inner work, trusting your intuition, trusting your inner knowing. We're going to clarify what they mean by the moon. That can mean so many things. Okay, why is the 7 of Swords here? For what we don't see coming. Strategy. Oh, 2 of Pentacles. It is okay. Balance. So the Two of Pentacles, what you don't see coming is some sort of communication coming in, bringing balance into your life. You strategizing to create balance into your life. You don't see strategy to create physical balance. Okay. What else here with the Two of Pentacles? Two of Swords, trusting and allowing. Okay, so with the Two of Swords, we are dropping the guards. We are trusting. This is a card of surrender, of allowing, of trust and not getting caught in our minds. So we've got this surrender, trust, and allowing, and balance in the physical world. This is what you don't see coming in. A strategy, a plan of action for how to do that. And why is the moon here in the overall outcome? Clarify the moon, please. The Chariot. Okay, so moon with the Chariot. All right. The Chariot is victory. Is a card that people see as forward momentum, right? It's a chariot. It moves. It is also Merkaba. It is also like the soul's vehicle. It is momentum and movement forward, but it's also victory after battle. It's rest after battle. So the moon. It could be something in your dream state. That's coming in, that is the overall outcome. Like you're going to get some sort of information in your dream state. Can you get more clarity, please, on the moon and the Chariot? A high level of understanding. 9 of Swords. That's a really high level of understanding. Why the 9 of Swords? You can also, 9 of Swords is also something that can keep you up at night, be in your dream state, like things disturbing you, but I don't see that with the moon and the Chariot. What else? High Priestess, your intuition, your inner knowing, your higher consciousness. This could be divine gifts, a psychic knowing, your soul's vehicles, like psychic knowing, a high level of understanding, and trusting your intuition. Okay. All right. That's the outcome. Okay, I want to know more. How about you? You want to know more? Let's find out. Let's find out what we're talking about here. Okay. Go with Moonology. Moonology seems appropriate. It's almost like they're saying, hey, go take out the moon deck. All right, let's see about Moonology. This is how I would have had this deck out. See? Just never know. Got the sun in the subconscious. We've got the moon in the outcome. Really wise. Really staying high level of clarity. The moon brings light to illusions, right? And yeah, it's like to the shadow spaces, to the darker spaces. Strategy, trust and allowing. Okay. All right. What Moonology? What is this all about? Angels and guides and the overall outcome for the tarot. Thank you. That's not it. That's it. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Okay, so some deep, yeah. Okay, so Aquarius, High Priestess. Yeah, this is deep. Full moon in Aquarius is very deep, mystical, magical stuff. What else? Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. That one's coming out a lot. Show the world the real you. Adjustments are required. And one more, please. Okay, thank you. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Okay. New moon in Libra is what we're going into. In fact, that's the next new moon, right? Is in Libra. The end of a tough cycle approaches. We have on the bottom of the deck full moon in Capricorn. Let's go to Moonology and see. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Here we go. All right, so show. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. This card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. Attune to the moon. Be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Additional meanings for this card. Don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much in your head. Get to your heart. A friend needs you. Be there for them. A situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. The teaching says every full moon is a time to release and let go, but the addition of Aquarian energy to the mix triples that message. Aquarius is the opposite of clingy, and pulling this card at any time suggests either you need to let go, or someone is thinking they are the ones who need to let go, perhaps of you. What needs to go? What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could be highly unconventional or unexpected. All right. Is there something or someone that you need to let go of? That you guys are changing? Whatever that looks like for you, it's going to be different for everybody. Please let me know if this relates to anything you're going through at this time. The third quarter moon, we have new moon in, okay, let's go. New moon in Libra. So if you are letting go, don't worry about it. There's a new romantic cycle beginning. If this is your message. Again, if you are in a relationship, this is not a reading telling you to let go of what you've worked for in a relationship. This is a call to step back, step into your heart, center in your truth, in your inner knowing of the love and bond you have between you two. If you do have that love and bond, or if things need to be reevaluated, if one of you has changed, or whatever the circumstances are, this is kind of somewhat of a love reading. Setting boundaries and communication are incredibly important right now, and you can set all the boundaries you want, but then once you set those boundaries, you need to make sure that those are honored and respected. And if you say that you expect a certain way of treatment and a certain way of being, you need to commit to yourself that you hold yourself to that standard as well, so that if it does happen in the future again, if it does, you have a plan. Sometimes you have to make the harder decisions and do what is best for you, no matter how hard it is. Okay. So a new romantic cycle begins. Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and someone else. A new relationship could be beginning, and if that's the case, the chances are this will be healthy and well-balanced connection. So there could be a restart for you, just renegotiating, right? Coming into a new balance in a relationship that you are currently in. Anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish, it won't get you anywhere at this time. It says, reach out to someone and let them know you care. Additional meanings for this card: feel more, think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. Pay some attention to your appearance, but don't be all about appearances. The teaching says, Libra is the sign of love and harmony, negotiation and relationships. It is harmonious, kind, and luxurious, and always aiming for balance. So when we have the new moon in Libra, or at any time you draw this card, there's a restart possible for anything and everything connected to partnerships, negotiations, appearances, and justice. Remember that Libra is depicted by a set of scales. This energy wants to bring things back into equilibrium. Again, and remember, we started out with the To Be Fair card too. So this is all about balance, creating balance. I might read that in the Wisdom of the Oracle. So bringing things back into balance in all kinds of life. Breathe, be present in the here and now. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Let's see. Adjustments are required. So it says, think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with a promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now, that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of, so pay attention. Attune to the moon, say, I am reevaluating this situation. Additional meanings for this card: your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner, or trust may be required to move the situation forwards. The teaching: at the time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been, but where are we going? The moon is now a half moon and slipping from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance at new moon. It's a time of falling away and a time to reevaluate. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to release and to trust. So this is our current moon in where I'm at on the west side of the United States. This is our current moon. We're going into this new moon cycle, so this is appropriate with the new moon, with what's going on, right? And what are we let going of? What are we holding on to? Renegotiating, stabilizing, setting new boundaries, setting new, new parameters, and healthy ways of structure going forward in our life, so we can make sure that all of our needs are met, the needs of others, the needs of ourselves, most importantly, the needs of yourself, because you cannot care for others if your cup isn't full. And that is a very a long, hard lesson to learn, but stay true to yourself, stay standing in your truth and your power and your inner wisdom. Trust the guidance, connect with your divine intuition, connect within. This shows you in the near future going within to really make sense of things and kind of laying thoughts out onto paper, or thoughts coming into manifest as well. So get your ideas out of your head and kind of maybe do some journaling. Going within and doing some journaling could be really helpful for somebody right now. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this message found you well. I hope it resonated and found who it was meant to find at this time. If you would like a custom reading, a meditation, or a subliminal, please see the Buy Me a Coffee link in the
description box and or on the homepage. I do want to thank those of you who have given donations. It's absolutely beautiful, and it just completely makes me like cry and fall apart, the fact that anybody has it's just a beautiful, very unexpected thing that I'm extremely grateful for. And if you need any personal training for your physical vessel to get it all prepared and full of vitality and strength and nurturing the house of God, please also see my Buy Me a Coffee link, and we can get you into some personal training. So thank you so much for being here. I will see you again tomorrow, and congratulations, you guys are all doing such a great job. I love you all so much, unconditionally, forever, my soul family. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye for now.